Well, again, Megan, all eyes right now on the weather, people worrying about their pets, their pipes, all kinds of things.
Yes, all the things. Hopefully folks at home have already started dripping the faucets as our temperatures are bitter cold this weekend. We'll go ahead and jump right in. We've been talking about the potential for snow and these bitter cold temperatures over the last week, and the weekend is finally here. Hopefully you've got plans to be indoors, bundled up, staying warm with your furry friends maybe, as I'm sure they are ready for some warmer temperatures and some sunshine. And we do have a little bit of sunshine out the door this morning. Some high clouds. Things are very quiet, but temperature-wise, man, we have really fallen over the last 2 days. Yesterday, it was Canadian air that moved in. So our temperatures, we were in the 20s and the 30s. And for today, teens and 20s across the area with highs in the teens all across our area tomorrow as colder air continues surging southward. Big picture, large portion of the country has been dealing with this big weather maker, one of two. The next one arriving as we go into the day tomorrow. We have got wind chill warnings, wind chill advisories across the state this morning. For us, we're wind chill advisories for today, and then we're going to be wind chill watches for tomorrow. We even already have some winter storm watches in far eastern Oklahoma ahead of our potential for snow. So let's go ahead and jump right in the much anticipated topic of conversation here as we go into the day today and tomorrow. Snowfall totals still looking to be around the 1 to 2 to 3 inches, and our weather impacts, it's going to be those slick roads and the wind chills are going to be the biggest cause for concern as we go into the weekend, because Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I think closings are going to be very low, and power outages should be low as well, as this is going to be a dry snow, not anticipating any ice. However, any melting that occurs from some of the friction with tires on the roadways could lead to some refreezing and give us some issues with ice. So our winter impact risk is going to be highest in far eastern Oklahoma, where some of these heavier snow bands are going to set up. Of course, all of this subject to change as we get closer and closer to tomorrow. And you may be thinking, well, how do we not have an idea when we're about 30 hours out? All of this continues to be tweaked as we get closer and closer to tomorrow. Here's the latest snowfall potential. This has come down some from where we were yesterday. Thinking 1 to 3 inches is a really good bet from southeast Kansas all the way south to McAllister and the Wilburton area. But it's far eastern Oklahoma that we're thinking we could see about 3 to 5 inches. And in some spots, we could see up to 6 inches where some of those heavier snow bands set up. Data looks like the snow begins to move in around lunchtime, lasts through the afternoon. This is going to be light to moderate snow, and then more flurries as we go into the evening and overnight. The showers will be more scattered as we go into the later evening hours, but widespread good snow falling on Sunday afternoon, and then the system moves out on Monday, and temperatures will begin to warm up some middle of next week. So here's how it plays out today. We've got a mix of sun and clouds, that brutal northwest wind, temperatures teens and 20s, a little bit warmer down to the south where that Arctic air has not quite reached. As we go into the overnight tonight, the clouds increase, snow showers out in western Oklahoma and central Oklahoma during Sunday morning. Now this model wants to bring in the snow a little bit earlier than noon. So I think late morning and by about lunchtime, you should be prepared for snow to be falling, probably be in place for the day. Snow ongoing throughout the afternoon, and then it will begin to taper off from west to east. Temperatures in the single digits and the teens tomorrow. So moral of the story, we will continue to detail and fine tune this forecast, but thinking 1 to 3 inches across much of our area. The bitter cold stays over the next several days. Teens, 20s, and then we begin a gradual warm up. Will be dry as we go into next week. I'll have more on the snowfall potential here in just a little bit.